All right, so this week we've got Train to Stinktown.
Oh, fuck.
Fear the Reaper.
Fear the Raper.
And Mistaken Rescue.
Oh, that is funny.
Choo-choo!
Like they rescued the terrorist instead of the soldier?
You'll find out on our last topic.
I would love to see that.
That was cheesy.
I know, I did it on purpose. Alright, so for our first story.
I just said cheesy because your shirt's yellow and you look cheesy.
Julia, you insulted her and the pride of her job.
Oh yeah, that's the same color of fucking Cheese Whiz.
And the background.
Or mustard.
And my hair sort of, kind of. No. Alright, so anyway, for our first story, there's this train that has shit for cargo sitting.
What kind of shit?
Human shit.
Oh, the worst kind.
For reals?
Whoops.
You think human feces is the worst?
Feces?
What about dog feces?
Oh, I'll smell dog feces all day.
Ugh.
If I had to smell dog versus human, fuck yeah.
So
dog
you would
is
tie
very-
a dog feces to your upper lip and just
I didn't
duct
say
tape it
that.
right there.
If I okay, so let's say that's what they did, right?
Yeah.
As punishment, and
Yeah.
they're like, "Do you want dog shit or human shit?"
What about my human? My shit.
I'll take your shit.
My shit's like a cigar. You don't smell nothing.
A cigar you don't smell?
No,
Never
cigar
mind.
is the stinkiest. I'm like, maybe it's not lit.
I think I just saw the picture and it looks like a cigar, but it's scentless.
So it's an unlit cigar.
He's like, my shit smells like a Swisher. It's scentless.
That's just pretty strong.
Even an unlit cigar still smells.
Yeah, it does. It smells like
It
tobacco.
smells better. Yeah, it smells better than.
Smells like dried fruit.
Yeah.
It smells better than it tastes.
Yeah, I like smelling American spirits when they're not lit. Huh?
Why?
Well, because I never smoked. So when I smelled cigarettes before, I was like, oh, it smells like dried fruit.
I love the way tobacco smells before it's lit.
Alright, well here we're talking about a poop train though.
Okay?
In Alabama. And they're saying that this poop doesn't even belong to the people of Alabama. It belongs to people in New York.
Well, give it back to them.
But isn't it train in motion? So isn't it just going through?
It's sitting there.
Why?
Sitting there.
Like the shit is on the train.
And the train's just chilling.
That's because all the poo-poo gets treated at somewhere and then they pick up the poo-poo and then they move it and then they use it as a fertilizer.
Well, so
Making up your own stories.
Fertilizer.
yeah, so apparently the wastewater treatment plants.
That's not my own story. That's how I know about that.
What?
A lot of fucking shit and poo-poo get flushed down the toilet and then you collect that shit. Shit and poo-poo. I know.
What's the difference?
Poo-poo. Okay, poo-poo is nicer.
Explain it to her. Come on now.
Okay, shit is like, oh shit, that's the worst kind of shit. And poo-poo is like, it's kind of cute.
Solid stool.
Oh.
Yeah, solid and diarrhea. So you know where your poop goes when you flush?
Yeah, underneath the fucking thing.
Sewage pipes.
Yeah, but the tap water that we use is also that
A little bit
too.
of
I don't
poo-poo.
use it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's treated
It's
water.
treated, right? So how do they treat it? Is they have a filter for all that shit, and then they collect all that shit, let that motherfucker marinate, and then they truckload that shit to an area, and they let that shit marinate, treat that motherfucker, and then they sell off that shit.
That's why I'm only gonna stick to drinking soda.
You know,
They sell our shit. Did you know that? They sell our shit.
I really want I mentioned this before, but just somebody figure out a way to desalinize water, like cheaper. It's just so fucking expensive to take like salt out of water.
Because there's so much salt in it.
Yeah, so now it's like, if we take that, then we could, I don't know, this is my mind thinking right now. If we could take all that shit, right, and then we fucking lower the fucking water levels of the ocean. I don't know how much we have to desalinize, but that'd be amazing if our fresh water source was just from the ocean and they could do it instantly.
So you can just kill schools of fish at a time?
No, we already have too much water.
Oh, in the ocean?
Yeah, it's already rising up because like the ice caps are melting anyways, so it's all good.
Oh, poor polar bears. Every time.
Yeah, so several wastewater treatment plants from New York and New Jersey struck a deal to send their poop to this landfill in Adamsville, Alabama. But apparently the local rail yard didn't have proper zoning, and so they stopped taking it there. They ended up taking their operation to Parrish, Alabama. And
Place sucks too.
February,
Sounds like it's a shitty place.
since February, that's where these poop cars have been.
They couldn't make them nice looking.
Wow.
And now it's just stinking up the whole fucking town.
Wow, that's a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And that's like condensed dookie too. That's sewer
It's called
dookie.
biosolids.
Oh, okay.
They make it into a solid. So.
You know what else smells like shit? Fucking Chinatown.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Chinatown smells like fucking seafood, cigarettes, and bumpy.
Dude, like
You know what I mean? Like, why?
I don't know, but it smells bad. Every time I drive through that place, I'm
I
like,
like
God,
bumpy.
damn, this place smells bad.
you guys been to what's it called? Is it where's Chinatown
bumpy.
located in New York? What, Flushings? Is that shit? No,
Yeah.
their fucking Chinatown smells like shit. New York's?
Oh, is that?
Dude,
Like-
it smells bad.
Like
dude.
dookie?
It smells like our Chinatown times 10.
No.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
It's pretty bad.
Because
Dude.
as a kid, my parents used to go to Chinatown all the time, and I would just sleep in the backseat of the car, and I always knew we were in Chinatown just from the smell.
Damn, that's like dogs that know that there's a dog park coming up.
Yep. I'm just sleeping, and then we roll up, and I'm just like, I think we're about to park, and I would look up, I'm like, yup, it's the place that smells like shit again.
And a hint of fucking incense or like mothballs.
Oh yeah.
There's a hint, some kind of herb, like, ooh, dried scorpion or some shit is in there.
Chinatown though, they got some dope ass plants though for cheap.
That's true.
Yep.
You could get a red ear slider,
You're
baby.
like a fucking mom, dude. The shit that you say every video. It's
No,
like
but
some
listen to
mom
me.
Shit.
How the fuck am I like a mom when I fucking slang it up though? I just add a little pizzazz to it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, Chinatown, they got some dope ass plants though.
That's why I said you're like a mom.
I try to cover it up.
They got fly swatters 5 for $1.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, what I'm trying
Like
to do.
a cool lesbian mom.
Yep. Real talk right now, what I'm trying to do though is I'm trying to repropagate my fucking succulent so I can grow some new ones.
What does that mean?
So basically you take a piece of the succulent,
Yeah.
you twist it off, and that piece can actually grow another succulent.
Oh, okay.
So it takes about a month. So technically what you can do is
It's
when you
called
walk around,
There's the mom again. You take the piece from the thing and you put it in the thing.
or a horticulturist.
You're a whore.
I do the same thing. I have more plants than David.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't sound like a fucking, what is it, a cool
Like,
lesbian?
like an intellectual person.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
Somebody who knows their shit.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did succulent arrangement with Jessica.
Jeremy?
Jeremy.
You want to talk about that?
Jessica.
I won't judge you. I accept you.
We have 2 big bowls and we put all of our succulents there and we did arrangements. That shit looks like a fucking succulent tower. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Is it like a terrarium?
Yeah.
See, bitch, I sound educated too.
Yeah, but I started propagating my plants because what happened was, you know, when it got windy and rainy, my shit knocked over.
Oh, no.
And then it looked like they were dead because they were all smashed up.
They don't die,
And
they
so-
only multiply.
And so like I grabbed it, I fucking threw it over the thing, and then I was
What thing? Where did you throw
Oh, I
it?
have a balcony and there's a bunch of plants.
You just threw it outside.
That's
Still
savage.
propagating.
So I just threw it out into the plant area. Then I looked up like how succulents can whatnot, and they said like I shouldn't have thrown it away. I could actually just pluck those leaves off and repropagate it, and then cut it and then just plant it again, and it would have been fine. I didn't know that shit.
So you went downstairs.
You know what else
searched
does
it.
that?
It's like in this forested area. I can't even get.
You
that
know what
shit.
else does that though?
What?
Weed seeds. My neighbors threw weed seeds over at my mom's garden.
Well, that's
and
a
she was
seed.
growing weed. Oh, true.
Yeah, it's meant to.
Seed's gonna grow.
It's meant to grow.
Touche. You know what? Let me get some of this.
I was waiting for the surprise part for a second. She goes, "You know what happened? I fucking planted a seed and it grew. What the fuck?"
I got the tape. I'll tape my own mouth. Tape.
Yeah, there's a lot of plants that you can clone pretty easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the poop train here, the people of the town are really mad and they've been saying like, isn't this a health issue? Like, we can't even go outside, it just stinks so bad, but then
Just burn the
Does it?
shit.
they're saying
A health issue to smell some bad shit? I don't think so.
public health issue.
Well, if there's tons of shit, there might be
it's solid.
bacteria or I don't know.
They
Particles.
solidified it.
Yeah, so then they concluded that since no one's gotten sick from it, it's not considered a public health issue. But the town is still optimistic because about half of the containers have already been removed, and New York City announced that it will stop sending its waste to that landfill. So, right, next story. There was this man that was put in the hospital after eating a Carolina Reaper.
Oh, fuck. Y'all ate that.
Carolina Reapers
What's
are
a Carolina Reaper?
fucking
It's the
joke,
hottest
dude.
pepper in the world.
Oh, I thought he ate a snake or something.
I forgot how many Scovilles that is.
No, it was crazy. So
It's 1.5 million on the Scoville heat scale.
what was the 2 hottest ones that we ate? We ate Carolina Reaper
Ghost
and then a ghost pepper.
Yeah.
Right? So Carolina Reaper is, I think that's a smaller one. The ghost pepper. the ghost pepper looks
Turn off your
like a
porn.
dried up tomato.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The ghost pepper, wait, or vice versa. One of them is a smaller one. The other one looks like a dried up tomato.
Yeah, they look really similar.
They look really similar, but they're both really hardcore. But the Carolina Reaper, I specifically remember my hand touched it, fucking ate it like this, burned me up so fucking hard that I had to take a nap.
Dang.
Oh,
And then during my nap, I went to sleep like this on the couch, and when I woke up,
bad
the
idea.
whole half of my face was
Yup.
burnt because I touched the Carolina Reaper with my hand.
Yup.
You know, back in the day before like all this this foodie scene happened, there was this like taco joint out in Gardena. They used to sell tacos with ghost pepper fucking salsa.
Ghost
and it
pepper
was
sauce.
like you had to sign a release form before you
Wow.
ate it, and it was.
Was it like a gimmick? Like it was like a fun thing to
Yeah, it was like you try it out. It was like $2 for the taco, so it wasn't expensive for the challenge. I literally nibbled on it, yacked, threw up. It was so fucking spicy.
You didn't get your picture on the wall.
I did not. Yeah, but my friend, you can't throw up either. Like you have to finish it and be cool.
You know how hot that shit is though?
Yeah.
We ate a fresh jalapeno after, and that shit just tasted like a bell pepper. And it was actually enjoyable to eat a jalapeno.
Yeah, the Carolina Reaper is 400 times hotter than a jalapeno.
I just can't do that shit anymore because my stomach can't, or my intestinal tract can't. It just passes the oil through and it doesn't digest it. So you know, there's like certain people who don't have that problem. Like instantly when I have hot food, it's just gonna come out.
I didn't have that when I was younger.
Yeah, it happened when I was
But
older.
Now, if I eat something spicy, I'm shitting.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah, so this 34-year-old unidentified man,
Because he died.
they're just keeping him anonymous.
Melted his fingertips off.
Because he doesn't want to get made fun of. Like, you little bitch. I fucking eat that shit on a daily.
Well, I wouldn't really call him a little bitch because he was at a hot pepper eating contest, and that's when he ate the.
No, I mean his friends.
His colleagues.
Yeah, because they're all spicy people.
Colleagues will call you a bitch for no reason, even if you're not.
All right, so he was at this contest in New York, and he started having these intense headaches, and he started dry heaving after eating that pepper.
That sounds normal.
And then it turned out that so he was sent to the ER because
Yeah.
it was just like so dramatic.
I mean, you're not supposed to have a fucking all-you-can-eat buffet with a Carolina Reaper. Like, the challenge is just eat one, not can you fucking eat a whole, like, stuff your stomach with Carolina Reaper.
And I don't even think you're supposed to even have the challenge. Like, I think usually the actual use is when they're doing like a big ass thing of like crawfish or chili. Like you put maybe 2 of those things in there.
Maybe just one.
Yeah, like one.
Yeah. So then he got a CT scan, and it ruled out a blood clot or bleeding. In what?
I just picture like the CT scan and they see it and it's just like flames. It just looks like a campfire in his stomach. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So
Really
then
on fire from the inside.
what it did show though was that he had the narrowing of one of his arteries and 4 other blood vessels that supply the brain. So he had this narrowing happen. So this is it. This is normal, and this is how it looked.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
So his brain exploded.
It corrupted
He
everything.
literally got dumber.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it ended up
Not worth it.
He was diagnosed with RCVS, which is reversible cerebral vasoconstriction syndrome. And so usually it's characterized by like an intense thunderclap headache due to the constriction of the blood vessels.
Thunderclap.
Yeah.
Damn.
And usually it's resolved within a few days or weeks. And
That's a long time.
but at least it's resolved. It's not
Just give it a couple days or months or weeks.
Yeah, at least it's not permanent. That's the main thing.
Come on, doc.
Can you give me a definitive answer, motherfucker?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they're saying that RCVS can even be triggered by extreme emotions, like after finding out someone close to you died or something. You can get that.
It's that moment in the movie when it's raining and then you get to your knees and you go, why? Like that.
Exactly.
And they usually sleep right after because they got the RCVSCSK.
Yeah, the CVS pharmacies.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Yeah, and then so they're saying for this guy's case, they can't really pinpoint it exactly whether it was the Carolina Reaper's fault or if it was. They're saying that it probably was the reaction to the pepper that caused that. So not the pepper itself, but the bodily reaction that caused the vasoconstriction.
Or he has a nagging ass girlfriend and doesn't shut up.
Oh, yeah. I heard that causes that a lot, too.
Wow, that's so uneducated.
Can you imagine the hospital like going through so many weird things? Like, if every single hospital can tell us What is the weirdest shit you've seen?
The fucking jam jar they're pulling it out of a fucking man's butthole every day.
Yeah, it's like, oh, ass play.
That's not weird. That's like normal.
Like majority of ER shit. Yeah, the other day the guy had 8 donuts up his asshole or whatever, you know. But then like,
Oh wow, that's gentle.
What a waste of Krispy Kreme.
they stuffed it. Yeah, they stuffed the whole box of donuts, or like just
In the box though.
with the box. Yeah, that pink box that they all use, you know. Or I don't know. It's
Damn, that's great branding.
they're so probably used to it. Like, oh, this guy, he came in because he ate too many ghost peppers. Oh, not another one.
You know, they probably get so many.
Yeah. How many of it is like people doing stupid shit and going to the hospital versus people that really need to be there because they're like sick?
Remember when we heard the guy that put a fish in his butt and the fish started eating him from the inside out?
Oh
Eel,
yeah.
I think it was an eel.
Yeah.
You reported it.
I report a lot of things. I don't remember. I don't remember that.
Remember
Alright.
when Steve-O put a fucking he
one
put
of
a
them.
race car in his
Party
butt?
boy.
Chris Pontius.
Oh, never mind.
What did he put in his butt?
Put a little fucking race car in his butt, and then they took an X-ray.
Wow.
That was amazing.
All right, for our last story here, there was these metal fans. So they're fans of the music, like the metal music.
Oh.
I thought you meant like old school fan.
Yeah, me too. I was like, those are dope.
Yeah, no, people that are fanatics of the music, the metal music. So they were mistaken for Suicide Pact members, and so they had police just storm in and try to rescue them and try to rescue the children that were with them. And apparently someone called in saying like, oh, I think these people are gonna commit suicide. They were camping, by the way.
I thought it was a
And-
cult.
Yeah.
Like, how do you just assume somebody's gonna commit suicide?
Yeah, so the people here, they're saying like,
He's like, they have Kool-Aid. It's like a bunch of shit.
it was mainly because they were dressed in black and the kids had like painting on their face. So this is what they look like. So they thought that they were gonna commit suicide.
Wow,
And
how
this
do you
this guy was the leader.
How do you assume they're gonna commit suicide?
I thought they were
The way they
like,
look.
But that doesn't.
yeah, I would have been like they're going to a Kiss concert.
Yeah, but they were camping this way. So then I guess
That's fun.
people thought some other shit.
Not
That
people.
is a interesting-
One white lady thought. Not people. It's
That is one white lady thought. Oh my god, you nailed it. It's a white lady thought.
Just one white lady.
Yeah, well, this takes place in Scotland. So it's
No,
some
well,
Scottish
there's
lady.
nobody else it could be.
They're the same
You
everywhere.
nailed it.
They're the same everywhere.
Old ladies all over the world though do jump to conclusions like a motherfucker. Like they get scared from watching news and shit, and then like they that's something crazy is gonna happen.
This kid has on rain boots. That's how you kill yourself.
So the blood doesn't get anywhere.
Yeah, so they were camping on this little island thing, and then they left their car on shore. And so apparently when the police showed up, they broke into the car looking for a suicide note because they thought
They already did it.
or they thought they were about to do it.
But wait, why would they look for the note first instead of fucking stopping the
The people
suicide?
aren't important. The note is important.
Oh, and they do
get
shit
there,
in Scotland
They have to
differently.
prove it. I know you're going to commit suicide.
Got it. It's like a warrant.
I've
Like
read
a
it.
warrant to stop it. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so the people here, they're just saying like, well, you know, the police did a great job rescuing us, but we just didn't need rescuing.
Wow. Don't judge a book by its cover, lady.
That's pretty much the lesson here. Yeah.
But I mean, shout out to them because in America, you walk past a chick getting punched in the face and you just keep walking. You don't call anybody. So
That's true. Good
she
job.
That's a
tried.
very neighborly way.
Or in America, you call for like help, and then they come and shoot all the guys.
Or they don't show up at all.
They show up
Like
2
10 hours later.
They show up and they shoot up all the guys they're trying to
So
rescue.
sad, man. That's so sad.
No, maybe we should move to Scotland, huh?
I feel like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna be that. I wonder if I'm that type of person that would call shit in.
Because we're American.
Yeah.
We don't.
I feel like I should be though. Like if some shit goes down, I should be like, hey, I gotta call this in.
Well, we might when we're like 50.
Yeah.
I
But you
feel
know,
like
even
that's
You have nothing else to do?
Even my mom knows though. When we're living in that Alhambra house, she was like in the kitchen. She's like, oh, you could see your neighbor. Oh, that means your neighbor could see you. Oh no, you gotta close the blind. White people, call the police. So she knows that like white people see something that they don't like, they're gonna call the police on you.